Thank you, Maria Rosa, and thank you, Christophe, for this very technical detail about what's next step in digitization is going to look like in Europe. Just as an introduction, I will say that I am the chair of the DIMEC, which is the Digital Manufacturing Europe European Council, and we bring together important ICT players and also, I would say, traditional industrial leaders. At a time when Europe's industry is accelerating the digitization, and the Industry 4.0 that has been mentioned earlier on shows again that we are leading the world in Europe on this industry transformation. We consider DIMEC as a trust partner of the European Union for the projects around industry, and also to move this segment to the next level of efficiency and leadership. And as such, we focus on areas like industrial data and new businesses, sustainability, innovation, and of course, standardization. Actually, data in industry application has been around for quite a long time. We have been through the automation wave for the last decades, what we call the OT. However, recently, thanks to the growing usage of ICT technologies, being communication, also computing in the industry, we have seen a huge rise of connected devices. Actually, we see in the next future trillions of devices to be connected, actually much more than people around the world. And with the support of the new artificial intelligence system, we may use data to give more insights and more informations to be more efficient, more sustainable, and more resilient in the industry business. Actually, data is a critical part of the IP of the companies and the competitiveness of these companies. And as such, the environment or the data usage for industry is kind of specific. And I would just mention around rules, regulations, but also on cybersecurity. And we have quite recently some examples that put this issue on top of the agenda of most of the CEOs around Europe and the world. To go back to what's the transformation of the industry in Europe is going to look like, I would emphasize first that in the industry, more and more sustainability is a key concern. And I would say that sustainability is not anymore an option for the industry anymore. It goes along with efficiency, and most of the industry players are taking commitments for sustainability. And as far as digital, we consider that digital is going to be a key enabler of this combination of competitiveness and sustainability nexus, maximizing, of course, the impact on the recovery fund in order to drive the combined Green Deal and digitization programs all together. In sustainability, we are not anymore in the questioning phase, but we need the KPIs, long-term KPIs on digital to monitor the progress of the digital transformation. The 20% share of the recovery fund for digital, for example, cannot be turned into a box-ticking exercise. You know, if I quote some member of the EC, this is not a stimulus, this is an investment. So the EC must urge the national governments to invest ambitiously and ensure that they deliver the commitment and they deliver the results and the return on investment of this digital transformation. As such, in the Digital Manufacturing Europe Council, we are providing concrete examples in order to drive those funds towards this dual objective of digitization and sustainability. For example, we issue a white paper on the water segment, which I know quite well, where for quite limited investment between 500K to 1 million euro on the unification of the digital platform, collecting all the fragmented operations on the water, wastewater treatment plants, we could have an ROI in less than 2 years. And by the way, cut by 30% the energy and also improve the circularity of the water by reducing the leakage and reducing what some people are saying, calling them the water footprint now. But this is guide to the national officials for their national recovery plans, and this is just an example. Otherwise, as far as industrial data, many businesses are still struggling in industry in Europe around the data because we are not getting the right incentive to use at scale the industrial data in order to drive new economy, but also new services, and as a result, new jobs. Actually, because of lack of visibility, lack of guidance on liability, on security, the industry as a whole is not engaging that quickly in the digitization. And I would say, to be honest, that industry is not a front runner in this kind of transformation. But we need from Europe, from the EC, to be more active, to reduce those fears, to show the value of the B2B database business model, but also to bring around governance and regulations and rules to build a trusted environment. And our contribution to the Gaia-X initiative in Europe is around this building of the trust environment. As soon as the environment is clear, the data ownership, the data liability is clear, I would say that we will be able then to scale up for a more innovative ecosystem where, of course, we need the SMEs. The large companies cannot do everything. And we have to build this ecosystem based on data science competencies that we may lack going forward. And as a conclusion, I think that I would say in order to embrace digital transformation and really leverage both the digitization and the sustainability, we have really much to think about the strategy around autonomy and resilience in Europe. In the global industry business, we want resilience, but through open markets, diversification of supply chain, and fair competition, not protectionism. And as such, we support that Europe boosts resilience and this competitiveness in critical technology in Europe to bring this area of making Europe then an attractive place to do business and to bring technology in an open economy that will be for the best of the private-public partnership and, of course, for the business. Thank you.